In today's video, I'm going to show you exactly how to create a CRM in Google Sheets, turning a simple spreadsheet into a powerful tool for managing your leads, tracking your sales, and staying on top of every client interaction. Google Sheets is incredibly versatile, and building your own CRM here means you get full control, zero monthly fees, and the ability to customize everything to fit your exact workflow. If you find this helpful, please like and subscribe, and let's get started. We'll begin by building the structure of your CRM with 3 core tabs. At the bottom left of your Google Sheets window, you'll see a small plus icon. Click it to create a new worksheet. You'll want to do this 3 times total, and then rename each sheet by double-clicking the tab name. Call the first one Settings, the second Lead Tracker, and the third Dashboard. These 3 sheets work together as a complete system. The Settings tab is where you'll store your standardized drop-down lists, which keeps your data clean and consistent. The Lead Tracker becomes your main database, the place where you log every new prospect, every update, and every interaction with your leads. And the Dashboard is your reporting hub, where formulas and charts will give you a bird's-eye view of your performance. Getting this foundation right from the start makes everything else fall into place much more smoothly. Now let's configure those drop-down lists in your Settings tab. This is one of the most important steps because it prevents messy, inconsistent data entry later on. In column A, starting at cell A1, type Deal Stage, and then below that, list out the stages of your sales pipeline exactly as you want them to appear. For most businesses, a good set would be New, Contacted, Qualified, Proposal, Closed Won, and Closed Lost. You can always adjust these later, but think carefully about the stages that match your actual sales process. Next, in column B, add your lead sources. Label cell B1 as lead source, and then list each place your leads come from. Things like website, cold outreach, referral, event, and social media. Finally, in column C, create a list of your sales rep names. Label it rep name, and add the names of everyone on your team who will be using this CRM. The reason we set this up on a separate setting sheet is simple. When you update these lists in one place, every dropdown in your main lead tracker automatically updates too, saving you hours of manual editing later. With your Settings tab ready, it's time to build your main database on the Lead Tracker sheet. Click over to that tab and look at row 1. This is where you'll place your column headers. Starting in cell A1, type company name, then in B1 type contact name, then email, phone, deal value, lead source, sales rep, stage, last contact date, and finally next follow-up. These 10 columns cover the essential information you need for effective lead management. One of the most frustrating things when working with a long list of data is losing sight of your headers as you scroll down. To fix that, click on View in the top menu, then hover over Freeze and select one row. Now, no matter how far down you scroll, row 1 stays pinned at the top, so you always know which column is which. This small tweak alone makes a massive difference in usability and reduces data entry errors. Now we need to enforce clean data entry so that your CRM stays reliable. If you've ever typed qual in one row and qualified in another, you know how quickly that breaks your reporting. The solution is data validation, and in Google Sheets, the easiest way to do it is by creating dropdowns that reference your settings sheet. Start by highlighting the entire stage column in your lead tracker. Click on the letter D at the top of that column to select it all. Then go to the Insert menu and choose Downbound, or you can go to Data and then Data Validation. In the panel that opens under Criteria, select Downbound from a range. Now click the Range Selector icon, navigate to your Settings tab, and highlight the cells that contain your deal stages. For example, Settings, A2 through A7. Hit OK and then Done. Now, anyone entering data into that column can only choose from your predefined list. Repeat this exact process for the Lead Source column and the Sales Rep column. For Lead Source, point the dropdown to your list on Settings, B2 and down. For Sales Rep, point it to Settings, C2 and down. This takes just a couple of minutes and completely eliminates the headache of cleaning up inconsistent text entries down the road. You've now built a fully functional CRM in Google Sheets. Let me quickly recap what you've accomplished. You set up a 3-tab structure with Settings, Lead Tracker, and Dashboard. You created standardized drop-down lists on your Settings tab. You built out your database with the right column headers and froze that top row. And you applied data validation to ensure every entry is clean and consistent. The benefit here is huge. You now have a system that keeps your lead data organized, your reporting accurate, and your team working from the same playbook. As a next step, I'd recommend adding a few rows of test data so you can start experimenting with simple formulas, like a sum to track total deal value, or a count if to see how many leads are at each stage. And once you have a few weeks of data, head over to your dashboard tab and start building a few charts to visualize your pipeline. If you found this tutorial useful, save this video to a playlist or bookmark it so you can revisit these steps whenever you need to fine-tune your CRM. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.